Welcome back, my sunshiny friends. I am bringing you some major changes that I have implemented in my life over the past year since beginning my weight loss journey. I'm so honestly sick of that term, but I don't really know what else to call it because I am not on a journey that is ever going to end. I'm on a lifestyle modification forever. That truly is what I'm looking at. So come on, join me. Let's chat for a little while, shall we? Hello, everybody. I am Cheryl. This is my channel, and we are discussing things that I have changed significantly in my life since I began taking Zepbound, a GLP1, February 27th, 2024. So let's just dive right on into it, shall we? So one major change, first of all, these are changes that I haven't even made specifically thinking about all of them. Some of them just happened organically, but they're also things that I have changed within my household that's helping everybody. And that's just like a win-win. So my first big one, and if you have seen any of my videos, I'm sure you will know that my protein coffee is probably my number one biggest change that I have made. Prior to this adventure that I have been on, I was drinking 2 cups of hot coffee in the morning, and I was using French vanilla coffee mate cream. I still use that. A serving size is a tablespoon. I was probably using 6 tablespoons in 1 cup, if we're being real. And I always kind of looked at it that it was only 30 calories. It really wasn't that bad. It was only 5 grams of sugar, but I was using a minimum of 4 tablespoons for sure, which is now 120 calories, 20 grams of sugar. And I was doing that twice a day. So I have since changed my coffee routine, and I use about a third, maybe a little bit less of a protein shake, a vanilla protein shake. I use a splash, and you can go watch some of my other videos where I'm like making my coffee. I'm using a splash. So I'm probably using that 1 serving, that 1 tablespoon of coffee with a tablespoon of Miralax, and I mix that all together, and then I add my coffee. And that's my hot coffee in the morning. And I'm typically just having 1 of those. So I'm getting 5 to 10 grams of protein. I'm getting my coffee fix. I'm getting my little sugar fix from the Coffee Mate. And then when I go to work or later on in the morning, if it's the weekend, I have a Slate iced coffee, which is 20 grams of protein. So that's probably one of my personal biggest changes that I have made in the past year. Another one is having sweet ice creamy treats on hand in my house. So recently, in the past 3 or 4 months, we have switched to Yasso bars. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it's Y-A-S-S-O, Yasso. And they're Greek yogurt bars. And I have found a ton of flavors. So at the Walmart, when I get delivery, typically they have chocolate fudge brownie. I think it's chocolate fudge brownie or chocolate brownie or something like that. Chocolate chip cookie dough and mint chip. Those are the 3 that they typically have, which has been working out well because I like the mint chip, my son likes the cookie dough, and my husband is a chocolate guy. And everybody has switched over to this. But when I ventured out and I went to a different store, they had blackberry chip. They have a mango that is out of this world. It's so good. They have a strawberries and cream. They have a like white chocolate covered one, like a vanilla chocolate covered, and a strawberry chocolate covered. And then they also have like a cookie chip one, but I mean a coffee chip. I don't like coffee ice cream, and really neither does anybody in my family. But they have a ton of varieties, and there's some protein in there. It's like 4 grams of protein, like 140 calories maybe, but it's a great alternative. And then recently I did buy the 0 sugar Walmart brand ice cream sandwiches. I personally did not like them. My husband and my son didn't mind them. They ate the whole box. I bought another box today. And they're 100 calories. So that's a great treat. So you can switch things up and still get those treats that you want. Now, don't get me wrong. We still go out for ice cream occasionally. I still get dessert occasionally. Like, I don't deprive myself of other things. And if we go out and I get ice cream, I get a kitty cup of ice cream instead of a waffle cone that I used to get. And I'll still get the flavor that I enjoy, and it's got extra stuff in it, but that's a treat once in a while. So at home in the house, I keep Yasso bars. I don't keep tubs of ice cream or anything else like that. My snack closet or my snack pantry or whatever you want to call it, there's definitely like a video somewhere that I have done where I had a double-doored pantry that opened up, and it was like 6 feet, at least 5 feet wide. And that was where all of our snacks were. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I felt like I was buying snacks just to fill this cabinet all the time. So over Christmas break, I think it was, I switched it out. And I took an old cabinet that was just like a junk cabinet. It didn't have anything in it. And that's where our snacks are now. And at first, all the men in my house were kind of like, what are you doing? Like, nobody has really missed the snacks that much. And now I can't buy extra because there's nowhere to put them. So we don't have extra potato chips and all of these extra things in the cabinet. So that has been huge, and nobody really misses it. Nobody's really looking for the snacks. And if I do buy the snacks, they go pretty quickly. But nobody's asking, like when I'm doing groceries, nobody's saying like, make sure you get chips or make sure you get Cheez-Its or make sure, because in reality is they don't miss it. But if I buy it, they'll eat it. So I just don't buy it. And that's another big change that I've made. I don't even go down the snack aisle at the grocery store. So typically I do my groceries online if I can, but if I go to the store, I don't even go down that aisle anymore. And I'm not missing it. There's like no need to do it. I just skip right over it. There's many aisles that I skip right over now. So my shopping has definitely changed as well. My son's lunch, I have even changed. So I used to overpack his lunch, and I would give him his main meal. I would give him like a juice and then a water bottle. He would have like a snack and then like a sweet treat. I don't do that anymore. He gets a protein yogurt, a fruit, and his main meal, and a bottle of water. And he's perfectly fine, perfectly content. Another huge change that I have made is sugary soda. I'm a ginger ale girl. I love ginger ale. And last year, my sister-in-law had said, just try the zero sugars. I hated it. I was doing the Walmart flavored salsa like water for a long time. And about 6 months ago, I tried the zero sugar ginger ale again. And that's now what I drink. So I have switched completely over to sugar-free, zero sugar ginger ale, or just plain water. I haven't even bought Walmart, like the flavored water, in a long time. It's actually what I have in here now. And it's been taking me a while to drink it today because it's almost too sweet for me. One thing I have noticed over the past year on this medication is as time has gone by, my taste buds have changed and many things are just too sweet and I just don't crave that anymore. Another huge change is I don't cook as much as I used to. Now, I'm not saying I don't cook dinner. I cook dinner pretty much every single night. I used to make way too much. I make way less. And ironically, there's more of us eating. So I was making huge portion size meals for pretty much the three of us. In the past few months, my oldest and his girlfriend eat with us 75 to 80% of the time during the week now. And so there's 5 of us instead of 3, and I'm making less food and we're all fine. So if I'm making like chicken breast, let's say for 5 of us, I'll make 8. I know I'm only going to eat 1. I know Riley's only going to eat 1. Everybody else will have 2 if they want it. In the past, I probably would have made 12 or 15. So I have definitely pared down because I'm realizing I was offering it and people were eating it because it was there, not because we needed it. So I'm definitely cooking less, which is saving some money. So that's good. I said I don't go down the snack aisle. I don't go down the candy aisle. I don't keep candy in the house. I used to buy crap and just like, what if somebody wanted it? What if somebody wanted Twizzlers? What if I don't do that. I have completely stopped keeping candy in the house completely. I concentrate on protein first. So even when I'm preparing dinner, the protein is the star of the show, let's say. So I concentrate on protein more in my everyday life and getting protein in before everything else. So I'm trying not to fill my day with empty calories. I get my protein before anything else. One small change, and I'm sure there'll be a little bit of controversy in some parts of the country. I'm a Hidden Valley Ranch girl. I switched to Light Ranch. Guys, it doesn't taste any different. It took a lot for me to do that, but I did switch to Light Ranch, and my son eats it too, and neither of us have seen any difference. So try it. You might be surprised. Another big thing that I have switched from is milk. So I don't actually drink milk. My son, my 14-year-old, drinks milk. He, for a long time, I was making him smoothies. So I was buying almond milk, figuring it was more protein, it was better for you, it was only 40 calories, blah, blah, blah. But when I looked at it, there really wasn't that much protein in the milk. So I had bought him Fairlife. Like, I drink the Fairlife shakes. So I bought the Fairlife chocolate milk. So I looked at like the ingredients, and I was looking at the breakup of it. And I realized that the Fairlife, even the milk, has so much more protein than regular milk. So I will buy 2% regular, and I buy him chocolate. That's like kind of like his morning treat. So he has a glass of chocolate Fairlife. It's 2% milk. It's reduced fat. So if he drinks, he's probably drinking like 12 ounces of it. He's getting almost 20 grams of protein to start his day, because he doesn't like eggs or anything like that. So I'm doing something for him, and he doesn't even realize it. But I switched over. It's more money, yes, but I feel like I'm doing more for him. So I have switched to Fairlife, reduced fat, regular milk, and chocolate milk is what I have now in the house. I was almond milk for the longest time, but yeah, the Fairlife, I like the protein aspect of it more. So Fairlife milk is now in my house. When I leave my house, I go prepared now. So I always have a Stanley with me, and I will be the first one to admit, I made fun of everybody with their Stanleys. When everybody started walking around with these things, I made fun of everybody. But I like to have my water or my zero sugar ginger ale or whatever it is. So that way I'm not drinking something else or getting thirsty. I've showed you guys many times, if I go out shopping in the morning, I will bring a Fairlife shake with me. I'll keep a protein bar in my bag. Sometimes I'll even have like peanut butter crackers. But I will always keep something. I'll eat beforehand if I can, and I'll have things available for me so that I don't get picky or make bad choices while I'm out. So I'm always prepared with food and beverage when I leave the house. And the last one that's kind of a big deal is I get my steps in when I can. I was the girl that would park as close to the handicap spot to get the front door every single time. Now I will park at the other end of the parking lot, and I will walk. I just went up and down the stairs. I kept forgetting things. I just went upstairs 3 times right before I started this video. In the past, I would have texted my son and had him come and do it. Now I am intentional with my movement, and I try very hard. And I try to stay hydrated as much as possible, because I realized, and I've always had a problem with keeping myself hydrated. So those are just some major, I consider them major things that I have changed in the course of the past year on this lifestyle modification. And these are all things that will continue, whether I'm on Zepbound, whether I'm on a GLP1, whether or not I am doing any of these same things. These are things that I think have been actual lifestyle modifications that I have changed for the better. So give me a little drop in the box below and let me know something that you have changed while on your journey. I would appreciate any of those comments down below. Thank you guys so much for being here. You know how much I love and adore each and every one of you. You all are what's making all of this possible. So I appreciate and love you. Remember, my friends, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. See you real soon. Bye.